to these dogs!
The technique's a little dangerous, Thor. Can't argue with these results.
Ah, an award. Out of my way, Thor. Been dying for a little snack.
Oh, come on!
There's nothing sadder than a hungry man whose hot dog just got hulked. Luckily, I'm a visionary. Saving the world from imminent cosmic destruction deserves a little R&R. Think of this as a Thanos retirement party. Falcon, you up for some target practice?
Of course. Prepare to be amazed.
Charby, set 'em up.
I used to target shoot at Coney Island all the time. Still have the high score.
Is that so? Let me guess. You had to look where you were aiming.
Remind me not to take you to Coney Island. Cap? What's wrong with him?
Now that looks like a hungry super soldier to me. Double cheeseburger?
No time for that.
Single then?
I need to see you in the data crux, now.
You know, all work and no play makes Cap a dull boy.
I've been monitoring for Ultron infiltrations, and I have 3 possibles.
Trust me, those possibles aren't possible.
You barely looked at them. Ultron's back because of one reason. You rebuilt Arsenal to defeat Thanos.
I think defeat Thanos is the operative phrase in that sentence. You're welcome.
You didn't tell us Arsenal was so vulnerable to Ultron's artificial intelligence.
I didn't have time to beta test. Sometimes saving the world from obliteration requires a little risk.
Ultron is no ordinary threat. You can't be so cavalier with this.
Cavalier? Please. Jarvis, bring out my latest toy.
Right away, sir.
Of course I'm concerned about Ultron. That's why I developed this Ultron detector app. Right before lunch.
You can track him?
I can track Arsenal. The fact that Ultron's using Arsenal's body means I have a backdoor into his operating system. This app alerts me as soon as any Ultron signature is detected. Jarvis, run Cap's possibles again.
Yes, sir.
Survey says, no Ultron, and no Ultron. I got this. Remember, Ultron took over my dad's greatest creation, and I'm taking that personally. But some R&R keeps the team's morale up.
So, did I smell hot dogs up there?
Finally, Cap joins the party. Told you I had all this covered.
Oh, come on! I was eating those!
Mission, destroy Avengers. Delightful. Dinner and a show.
An Ultron attack? So much for your detector.
It's not him.
Quick, vicious, concise. This has all the signs of an Ultron attack.
I wouldn't bet against Tony's tech.
I thought Ultron was locked in Arsenal's body.
He's an artificial intelligence that works like a computer virus. He can take over all kinds of tech.
If there's even a chance this is Ultron, shouldn't we treat it like it is? You know, just in case?
For fun, let's pretend it is. Activating Ultron protocols. All tower data access is shut down.
What about your suit?
Of course. I'm now a completely isolated local system.
And the rest of us?
Ultron can infiltrate anything tech, so make sure you don't get into a game of tag you're it.
Don't have to remind me not to play games.
If it's a game, this thing's trying for the high score.
In Asgard, the penalties for going where you are not invited are harsh.
That's right, buddy. Find your own barbecue.
That didn't go as planned!
Here's a tip. Don't taunt the robot.
Lesson learned.
Destroy Avengers.
This does not make up for stealing all the hot dogs.
This thing's gotta have a weakness somewhere. The shielding's vulnerable in the middle of the legs. Let's cut this thing off at the knees.
Aye.
Already on it.
had been an Ultron attack, my app would have picked it up a mile away.
Ultron's more than just a computer virus. He's smart. Could he figure out a way to fool your detector?
Of course not. I created it. Whose side are you on?
Their sides?
The Falcon's got a point. Anything you can throw at Ultron, he can throw right back.
You guys act like I've never met Ultron before. My app compensates for his smarts. Remember, he's not the only high-tech villain out there who wants to take down the Avengers. Let's find out who sent this party crasher.
Ultron scan negative, sir. But I do detect some kind of signature software.
Falcon, take a look. See if you can work up a profile on our guest.
Gotcha. I think I know a few tricks I can try.
Okay, I'll trust your Ultron detector works, but once we detect him, can we stop him?
I wouldn't be a very good Tony Stark if I hadn't thought of that. This piece of malware is the Ultron Destroyer. Give you one guess what it does.
And he's just going to invite you into his system to install it?
That's the beauty of having backdoor access to Arsenal. The second Ultron shows, I upload this, and the Ultron intelligence goes bye-bye.
Will Arsenal survive?
Unlikely.
Are you sure you'll be able to pull the trigger? Maybe someone else should hang on to the Ultron Destroyer.
Nay, Arsenal is Stark's father's legacy. If someone must destroy the machine, it should be Stark. It is a matter of family honor.
I'll do what I have to do.
You sure, Tony?
Enough. He's an Avenger. If you say you can handle it, I believe you.
Thanks, Cap.
Tony, you were right. The circuitry on this thing's specific to one manufacturer.
Hammer Industries. And this model's only manufactured at one facility.
Well, you can't teach an old Justin Hammer new tricks, and I'm not waiting for an invitation.
Quiet. Was hoping for loud.
How long's it been since Hammer used this facility?
Government intelligence says the place is still active.
Looks like your intelligence isn't so intelligent. Guess Hammer shut everything down and ran.
Don't ever question my intelligence.
Point taken.
My kind of welcome party.
Hammer's never been this aggressive. He's changed his tactics. Focus your attacks on the big guy. Looks like he's controlling the rest of them.
And there's somebody inside of it.
Could Hammer be trying out his own version of your Iron Man suit?
Figures. Hammer wouldn't risk the time and money to develop his own design if he could steal someone else's. Usually mine.
Break these dreadnoughts apart. If they're in pieces, Hammer can't control them.
Smash! I'm way ahead of you.
It's over, Hammer.
Stark! Help! Get me out of this thing!
What? I can't believe I fell for that.
It's not me! Believe me! My robots just started acting on their own. This experimental battle armor formed around me and I'm trapped in here. I can't control anything.
Yeah? What about the giant robot that attacked Avengers Tower?
That's where it went?
Why should we trust you?
Guys? He might be telling the truth.
Imagine that. Hammer not lying.
Hammer's got this whole place on a closed network. If we blast the source, it'll fry computers, dreadnoughts, the big guy, everything.
No, 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 no! I asked you to help, not destroy my entire company!
This isn't a corporate negotiation. Thor, impress us with your grilling skills.
Everyone loves a cookout.
I'm ruined! You'll answer to my board! I'll own Stark Industries after this!
I've never heard anyone say thank you quite like that. And before anyone asks again, no, this wasn't Ultron. All tech has a signature if you know how to trace it. This one, for example, leads right to
AIM. It's not in SHIELD files. It must be a secret base.
Advanced Idea Mechanics. Evil tech head organization not connected to Ultron? Pack your shorts.
All I have are shorts.
Jarvis, just in case, run another Ultron scam and upload the Ultron Destroyer malware into this projectile on the off chance we have to get up close and personal.
Yes, sir.
Dad, trust me. If there's any way to save Arsenal, I will.
Sorry to interrupt.
You're not interrupting anything.
Widow's triangulated the exact location of Ames Island. Moments away. You know, I knew your dad well. I trusted him with my life.
I wish I'd got to know him like you did.
Well, my point is, the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Why do evil scientists always live on beautiful tropical islands? Why don't we live on a beautiful tropical island?
Tropical islands don't have pizza, remember? We went over this.
The main base has a blind side. There's no entrance, so it's not guarded. But scans indicate a weak spot in the exterior wall.
So we blast our way in.
No, smash.
We can't be reckless. AIM will have defenses at the ready.
And despite Tony's confidence, I still think Ultron could be behind this.
Tony Stark would never be outsmarted by a mere robot. Hulk, on the other hand.
AIM have the advantage of an entrenched position. We're better off splitting up and targeting all sides at once.
Why play it safe? Sorry, Cap. I think I'm on Iron Man's side.
Again, there are sides?
There are always sides.
Ultron!
And humans are on the losing one. The Avengers' organic data is to be purged.
You said your scanners didn't detect him. Tony? Tony!
So much for your Ultron detector, Tony.
Told you Ultron could find a way to trick the system.
Now's not really the time for I told you so's.
Matters not. We will slay the robot.
Avengers Assemble!
Oh, can you give me the higher ground?
What do you think? You're welcome.
I was gonna say thanks.
You knew Ultron was here, didn't you?
Look, I had a suspicion, but it was only a faint reading. He's outsmarting my detector.
If you know where he is, then upload the Ultron Destroyer.
I can't. He's evading my scans. I need to make physical contact with his body. Back me up.
Get to the base. I'll cover you.
I can fix this, Dad.
I can't get a lock on Ultron's signal, sir, but it appears to be somewhere in this installation.
Don't worry, Jarvis. He'll come to me. Ultron, not like you to play hide and seek.
It took over 3 minutes longer for the Avengers to trace the signal here than was anticipated in my simulations. I have clearly been overestimating your capabilities.
Arsenal, if you're in there...
Arsenal is no more. Only Ultron. The technology of Hammer and AIM is mine. Now prepare to be deleted.
I think I'd prefer to stay undeleted today, thanks.
Your preferences have no bearing on my plans.
Looks like you made some new friends. I hope they're just as charming as you are. Jarvis, how's that Ultron Destroyer coming?
97% complete, sir.
Why struggle, Stark? You delete obsolete data every day. Surely you see the value in your own destruction.
Come down and fight me yourself. I'll show you who's obsolete.
Projectile loaded, sir.
All right, time for this thing to live up to its name.
Armor defenses are down 50%.
Why do you always have to be so glass half empty?
Never start a fight without me.
Tony, you get Ultron. We'll take care of the snakes.
It's time to get up close and personal.
This Arsenal android I took over was loaded with flaws, which I corrected. Your father was severely incompetent, like his son.
You think my dad's design is so bad, you're welcome to get out of Arsenal anytime.
Did it hurt when your father repeatedly let you down, Stark? In my world, there will be no more feelings, no more hurt.
Great, then you won't feel this.
Let's see how long your pathetic human flesh lasts without this armor. Your father would be so disappointed in you. Your deletion marks the beginning of the age of Ultron.
Not today. You fight one of us, you fight us all.
Very well. Loyalty to a lost cause appears admirable to you humans. In reality, it is inefficient.
I'll choose loyalty over efficiency any day.
And that is why...
I'm with Cap.
Gotta get free. Jarvis, shut my armor down.
Seven human viruses ready to be eradicated.
Something about humanity you'll never understand, Ultron.
Enlighten me.
Friends, they always have your back. What are you doing, Tony? You destroyed Ultron, right?
Not exactly.
How not exactly are we talking here?
I didn't use the Ultron Destroyer to its full potential, only about 95%. Should knock out Ultron long enough to save Arsenal.
Tony, you assured us you would take down Ultron when you found him.
No, I assured you I would do what was necessary. I can fix this.
We know Arsenal is important to you, but we're talking about the safety of the world here.
I need you to trust me. I can stop Ultron and save Arsenal.
Just fry him now before he reboots.
Widow, how many times does Tony have to save the planet before you trust him? He's got this.
Need 11 more seconds.
Hello, Tony.
Arsenal?
Goodbye, Tony. Pathetic human emotions have rendered you ineffective, Stark. Ultron lives.
Self-destruct system activated. Countdown. 15, 14.
No time to track him. Avengers, pull back.
Way ahead of you, Cap. Avenged is on its way.
Scan for Ultron.
No Ultron signatures detected anywhere, sir.
Just keep trying. Ultron's off the grid, but I can figure out a way to predict his next move. I invented one Ultron Destroyer. I can invent another.
Tony, you can't continue to work like this.
What? Brilliantly? It's the only way I know how to work.
You suspected Ultron was on AIM Island, but you didn't tell us.
I couldn't lose Arsenal again.
You put your personal needs ahead of the safety of everyone on the planet, and not for the first time.
Some risks are worth taking.
Not this time. Ultron's out there right now planning humankind's destruction because you left your team in the dark. That's not how the Avengers operate. That's not how your father operated.
I'm the one who decides how the Avengers operate. My team, my rules.
I can't be on a team where I don't trust the leadership.
What are you saying?
I quit the Avengers.
Let's go play hero. Disney XD's got your favorite Marvel heroes.
Avengers, assemble!
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. All in one place. Watch the Marvel Universe every Sunday morning.
I'll do my hero thing.
Oh boy.
On a new Marvel's Avengers Assemble. Ultron is in the house.
The rise of artificial life is inevitable.
Looks inevitable to me.
Is evitable even a word? Next Sunday morning at 8, inside Marvel Universe on Disney XD.